Good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and trail chatter report. This morning, we're going to start with the water and weather, and then after, we'll move to some trail chatter. All right, Mary, go ahead and take it away, man.
Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. In Blairsville right now, it's 26 degrees, and it feels like 23. It is clear outside. Today, we're going to have a high of 44 with sunshine and a few clouds with 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Tonight, 33 with considerable cloudiness, occasional rain showers after midnight, 5 to 10 mile per hour winds, and a 60% chance of rain. So let's remember to drip those faucets and keep our pipes from freezing.
Yeah,
it's been getting down there.
Wicked cold, man. Holy shit.
It is. And then on Blood Mountain today, a high of 36 dropping to 32. Let's keep those water filters warm so they don't freeze. Sleep with them overnight and hike with them close to your body. And it's going to be mostly sunny, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 25. And then tonight, 32 with a chance of rain showers after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy, 10 to 20 miles per hour for the winds and 30 mile per hour gusts with a 40% chance of rain. Make sure you're checking for those loose limbs and branches and anything else that can fall when you're setting up camp. Water's good for the most part on the trail. Excuse me. Make sure you're topping off at Hawk Mountain Shelter, Lance Creek. Slaughter Creek has water. As long as you walk down to the very end of it, it's 0.6 down to it. You'll be able to get water there. And then top off at Neil Gap. Neil Gap to Hog Pen is dry. Hog Pen does have water. And Dix Creek is drying up, but you can push those leaves around still and you can get some water out of there for the most part. Riders that I picked up at Unicoi yesterday said it was definitely getting drier out there. They did say that Low Gap Shelter had some water, not a lot, but some, and then past there heading towards Chattahoochee, in that area, there was some water. It's just getting down to where you just have to work for it a little more, so make sure you're always checking and topping off.
Did they walk down past, like, so when you go to Low Gap Shelter, you walk down in and the shelter's right here and there's a stream. If you walk down further, there's like more water down there.
I don't think they did.
Yeah, you gotta look for the water there, man. So, if you walk further down, the water is there, man. It's just you gotta walk further than that, than the little stream up there, man, by the shelter there. So just a heads up, man. Sometimes, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Good.
Sometimes when you get to these water holes, man, it's not right there. The pipe may be dry, but if you walk around, man, and walk further down and search for it, you may find it, man. Remember that time over by Sam's Gap or whatever? Up in Hot Springs area, man. We met two ladies that were actually working for, they were doing volunteer, but they were part of the crew up there that takes down what's going on out there. And they literally told us there was no water at that shelter there. And when we got there, there wasn't. But if you kept walking down, it was like this flat bed, like a stream bed, man. And it was dry in spots, yes. But you walked way down, man, and there was literally water gushing out. Yeah, dude, it was, and those ladies, man, literally had a notebook marking down that place had no water.
Yeah, that's right.
So anyways, what I'm trying to say is if y'all walk further than the water spot or the spout and just look further, you may find water, man.
It's like Hog Pen Gap. Walk past that dry PVC
That's
pipe
right,
and
dude.
keep going to the very last blue blaze. And check
There's
around,
water.
and more often than not, there is water. You just have to, spend a little
You
more
have to
time
find
looking.
it.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
man. Don't just look and say it's done. You gotta look and search, man.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
anyways,
More like at Dix Creek Gap right now.
Yeah,
With
right.
it drying up there, you see a bunch of leaves all in the path of the water. But when I was out there the other day, you get little circles of water.
Sure.
You're going to get water out of that. Move those leaves around, and maybe dig yourself a little. What would you call that? A little
cistern.
Yeah, and you're going to get water. So it's
That's
better
right,
than
dude.
dehydrating and having nothing. There's definitely water.
I think there's water across the road there too. If I remember
Probably.
correctly, there's a stream over there. But anyways, I can't remember. It's been a minute, dude. So
A little effort will yield great results.
that's right.
Yes.
It will.
All right, so now moving on to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park bear closures. Ongoing campsites, 19 and 82. All trails and shelters are open. There are the bear warnings for campsite 71, and then Gatlinburg Trail, Cataract Falls Trail, and Cove Mountain Trail. And then let's remember, Kawohe Road closes for the season on December 1st and reopens late March, depending on the weather. Newfound Gap Road there between Cherokee and Gatlinburg, that's open all year round. It does close down for weather, whether it's high winds in the summer or snow and ice in the winter. Whenever they deem it necessary, they do close that down also. So that's what I have going on for weather and water and other things. Now, let's talk about some other stuff.
Okay, sweet. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, let's start like this. It's 6:01 a.m. on 11/29/2025, and so I'm going to start with this right here. And the rescuers brave wind chills in the teens to rescue injured hiker. The Greenville Emergency and Rescue Squad was called to Round Knob picnic area about 5:10 p.m. after a woman injured her ankle while hiking. The woman was on Davis Creek Trail, which runs between Shelton Mission Road and the top of Greystone Mountain at the recreation area. She was closer to the Round Knob end of the trail when she was hurt. EMS personnel and rescue squad volunteers used a wheeled litter to reach the hiker, stabilize her, and begin the slow trip out. Crews made contact with her at about 6:30 p.m. and spent roughly an hour transporting her back to the waiting ambulance. Temperatures on the mountain were estimated in the mid-20s, with wind chills in the teens as responders worked in the dark. Rescuers cleared the scene shortly after 8 p.m.
Pretty quick overall.
Hell yeah, dude.
That wind is cold.
Yeah.
The lady and her husband that I brought back to Dix Creek yesterday, her face was red. She had a wind burn. They said it was very windy out there, very cold. With the wind.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? She needs some
Definitely.
zinc cream or something.
Yeah, like getting down to Low Gap Shelter, the wind kind of stayed up above, but they did say they got a lot of wind while they were hiking. They even saw a couple snowflakes.
It's cold. It is very cold here, guys, man. I'm not even stepping outside, man. Like, it is cold, dudes.
No outside for me unless I have to.
Nah, dude. All right, and so let's start like this with the hiker rescued from Red Rock after ropes got stuck after their ropes got stuck overnight. So these cats were up on the face of a mountain, I believe. So in Las Vegas, Metro Search and Rescue airlifted 2 hikers stranded overnight at Red Rock early this morning after their climbing ropes became stuck, preventing them from moving. A friend reported the hikers missing late last night when they failed to return as planned. Police found their car at a trailhead with a note indicating they would be back by midnight. Police eventually reached the hikers by text message, learning they were safe, but running hours behind schedule. However, before sunrise, the pair reported their ropes were stuck. They couldn't move from their position. Metro's Air One helicopter hoisted both hikers to safety. Neither hiker was injured in the incident, and they were escorted back to their car.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
Good. Every rescue is coming out good. That's good.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
And then we have injured hiker at Tangerine Falls, airlifted to Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital. An injured hiker was airlifted from Tangerine Falls to Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital on Friday, November 28th. At 1:03 p.m., crews from Santa Barbara County Search and Rescue, Santa Barbara County Fire, Montecito Fire, and Santa Barbara City Fire responded to the call of an injury near the Gibraltar Road and Tangerine Falls area. A mother and daughter were hiking when the mother slipped on a rock and sustained a lower leg and ankle injury. Ground teams hiked in to make patient contact, assess the injury, and provide care. Santa Barbara County Air Supporter Helicopter Unit also arrived on scene and was able to make the first contact with hikers. It was determined that a hoist rescue would be the safest and fastest option. The hiker was flown to Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital via helicopter for further treatment. Great teamwork from all agencies involved, and we wish the hiker a quick recovery, man. So yeah, super
awesome.
cool, man. Yeah, 2 thumbs up for the rescuers again. All right, and so that's what we have for some reminders of be safe out there. Pack the things that you need when you go out. Pack like you're hiking for 3 days, even if it's a day hike. You never know when you're gonna need it, or if you run into someone that may need it. So,
That's right.
you know, that's some good trail magic to roll up on a dude, man, when you've got no food or, you know, that last peanut butter tortilla, whatever you got going on, man. You're at last ramen noodle, but you run into a dude that's got like 3 days worth of food, man, food rations and stuff, man, that's only out there for a day or a night. And so I usually carry extras, man, because I always find someone in need and
That's
pass some
right.
stuff. You know what I mean, man? That's just how I am, anyway. So
Like,
I can't help it, dude.
remember when we were north of Hot Springs and that dude rolled in with his friend that was carrying their food and he ate all the
Yeah.
food and he had the mushrooms and
Oh
the chicken of the
yeah.
woods mushrooms
Yeah.
and we had enough to.
I don't
do
think those are
food.
chicken in the woods.
I don't
no.
either, but he said somebody told him they were.
So back then I didn't know anything about it, man, but thinking about it now, man, that it looked like Jack's, the jack-o'-lanterns, dude, is what it looked like to me. And a lot of people they don't even look the same, but people mistake them. They've been mistaken for also the false
She does.
shants, so the golden shants, man, which they look similar, man, but you can definitely tell the difference. They grow in clusters. The jacks, they grow in clusters. They're also luminescent. I believe they glow in the dark, man, and they grow in clusters, but when you break them, they're orange all the way through. And a chanterelle does not grow in clusters; it grows in singles or individually. And when you break it, it will have like a white interior. The exterior, there'll be like I don't want to call it the Cambion shell, but the outer shell is orange. When you break it or crack it, it will be white, the inside. So that's how you get. And plus, it will have gills. Excuse me, false gills. That shants don't have gills. I believe the jacks do have gills. So those are the few telltale signs. Anyways, I don't think that kid's mushrooms were the chicken of the woods, now that I
Yeah.
know what they are and how to identify them. So
I just remember him carrying them in that
I do.
bag.
I do
and
too, man. I'm
telling
surprised
us-
they didn't go like nasty. Because if you put mushrooms in a bag, man, they start to get stinky and gross and raw. And they're just nasty, man. And so, yeah, he had them in a baggie, man. No food. Had a dog with him and shit, dude.
Yeah.
No food for the dog, man.
The friend was eating good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they were hiking southbound, and if I remember correctly, they started from like New Jersey or Connecticut together, and the mother was like sending them boxes or something, right?
I don't even remember.
I think
that
that's
part.
what was up. The mother was like sending them boxes of food, man, and I guess the partner there ate all their food, man, all the food rations, and they didn't have anything. So, but luckily, we always had 50 pounds of food, man. So hooking people up, dude, and sitting at camp for a couple days and just chowing down, dude. Anyways, that's besides the point. So.
It's part of the joy of hiking.
It is, man. So, yeah, definitely you want to pack for extra no matter what, man. Just keep that in mind, guys. And follow Leave No Trace. But anyways, what did we have going on yesterday?
Well, yesterday I picked up some riders at Hog Pen Gap, brought them over to Byron Reese. There was a zillion cars in there. Everybody was out hiking because it was a nice day, a little chilly and windy, but it was a nice day, so there's people everywhere. Holiday weekend, of course. They were going to plan on hiking up to Blood, and then they were coming.
So they
pardon
closed
me.
up shop at the
Yes,
barn, right? The
yes.
communications
The road-
vehicle's gone and stuff.
It is gone. The road closed signs are still there, but the road's not closed in there
Yeah.
anymore. It's open for people to go and park. Then they were going to hike up to Blood, back down, go through Neil Gap, and head back to their car at Hog Pen.
Oh, sweet.
And they said they were going to take a night at the Whitley Gap shelter also. You know, even though a lot of people don't like to hike down in there, it's a gorgeous place to go. Has water, pretty
Yeah.
area. I like it in there. I think it's nice.
Sure.
But that's what they were doing. And then, of course, the people that I picked up the day before Thanksgiving at Dix Creek brought to Neil, pardon me, they were the ones I picked up at Unicoi yesterday and brought back to Dix. I guess she has an old injury that started acting up, so They decided safer than sorry.
Sure,
So cut it short.
why push it?
Come back later.
It's cold too.
Yes,
Screw
yes.
it, man.
They were the ones that told me it was very cold out there, that they saw little snowflakes, and she's the one that had windburn on her face, really. She was red.
Did they see any bears?
No.
No? All right. Well, it's that time of year where they kind of like chill out unless they're in Gatlinburg. Then they still just roam through town and like they own it.
Right.
Yeah, I guess they were up on the roof of a restaurant there last week.
I
Did you
saw
see that,
that,
man?
yes.
Oh man, there's tons of shit going on up there now, man. There was people literally on video feeding them, dude, right outside, right on the main drag right
That's
there,
too
dude.
bad.
It's insanity, dude. You know where that McDonald's is, and there's like all that shit right there,
Sure
man.
do.
There's like a kind of a square. And anyways, right there is where they were, dude, and
Yeah, it's too bad the Bears are going to pay the
it
price
is
for
what
that.
it is, man. You know what I mean, dude? It is what it is. So, unfortunately, I was actually kind of saying stuff in those pages on Facebook about people doing that, and I was stopped from saying it. They were stopping me from, and I was actually being cool about it. I wasn't being a dick. I mean, you know, I wasn't like, hey, you guys. I was just like, hey, man, you guys got to stop doing this, dude. You know what I mean? And someone reported me, and of course, you know, they do it to me in every room. They don't like it when you say stuff that doesn't go with their vibe, man. And their vibe is to let the majority of the shit go that people thumbs up and will interact with their page, because that's all they give a shit about. They don't care about anything else but besides getting a thumbs up and their page growing. So whatever reasons why they're doing it, I don't know if it's for monetization. I don't know how those rooms work, or
I don't either.
no, I think you can monetize off of it, man, but I'm not sure. I know in my rooms and pages, I make sure that I want people to look at it because we try to give the best accurate information and not just do it because that's what's liked. We do it because that's what's good for the communities as a whole. And so what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to build it. I want people to watch it, and if they come to it and they like it and watch it, well, cool, man. If they don't, then whatever. I'm not going to shift the way that the room feels, though, because that's the popular vibe, man. I'm just going to say what needs to be said. And so those rooms don't like those type of people, and it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And so it gets out of hand, and now we have bears climbing on roofs in Gatlinburg, and you know, people feeding them right on the street because no one is told not to. It's accepted, and the worst part about it is there's, you know, 100, 200, 300,000 people watching this stuff, man, and coming to these towns and just repeating and doing monkey see, monkey do shit, dude. You know what I mean? They come here, they think it's okay, it's cute. Oh, I want to see a bear. I want to be the person posting this online. I want to say I was in Gatlinburg and, you know, I saw you know what I mean, man? That's what it's all about today. And it's unfortunate that it's like that, man, but this is where we're at.
The other morning when I was going up to Kawohe, you know, you come back past that kind of lofty ranger station there, and you know, you have that big field of elk. There was a lot of elk out there that morning, and it was very early, and it was wet and cold. But if it had been nice and later in the day, even though it tells people to stay back so far, I've seen people entering that
of
field
course,
before.
They'll be right out there running with them.
Very clearly posted that it's a federal offense to get near those creatures, and they're warned to stay back. There's a couple cars pulled over, but the people were back in the street and taking pictures from a distance, which is cool. But, you know, that's another area where the elk are, you know, bothered because everybody's walking in there trying to get pictures. And, you know, during the rut and everything, it can be super dangerous. I mean, daily it's super dangerous, but gotta be careful.
Yeah, people out there trying to help them rut and shit, dude. Running out, trying to help them along and stuff, man. That's how it is, dude.
Yeah.
And so it is what it is, though, man. You know what I mean, dude? You can, like I said, you can say stuff and people won't even listen, man. They just blow you off, dude.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, that right, dude. Right. What's gonna have to happen is a bear is gonna have to maul someone in that town, man, and that's when people may learn. So that's what's gonna have to happen, though.
then there's just such shock and disbelief when it happens.
Right.
You know, like how could that ever
Well,
happen?
no, there'll be like a split. They'll be like, "I told you so. I
Yeah,
told you." And then the
that's
other
true,
people be
too.
like, "Well, it's okay. They just did it wrong. They fed them the wrong stuff. They wanted honey, not Caro fake sugar."
All right. Yes, that's true. It's unfortunate for the bears.
All right. So next thing, man. So yesterday, super cold, man. We had those shuttles and stuff, and today we have absolutely nothing going on, right?
Not yet.
All right, sweet.
There's always stuff to be done, though.
There is, man.
Yep,
There is.
absolutely. So,
All right, and so that's what we have going on today. We have a few errands to run, get some food, man, make some food, eat, play video games, watch TV, answer the phone, man, and take care of anyone that calls. So, did you have anything else you'd like to say, dude?
no, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, guys, man, if anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. We're here for you. All right, one love, kids. Peace.